Talk to me about your mentors. What was it like? Firstly, how were they? What is the one thing that they added that you were like, wow, that's why he is?
I'm a Shreela Agarwal fan.
Yeah.
Like I love
We
his.
all are,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like I love his films. I'm watching when I was like young in college time, and it was like from Ek Hasina Thi
Yes.
from that time, and but my cinema style is very different.
They are your mentors. They are iconic filmmakers. Is it sometimes intimidating, and how do you break that ice and so that you can ask them whatever you want?
Chaitanya sir is like the chillest
Yeah,
person
he's
ever.
cool, yeah.
And obviously there is a sort of intimidation at the start, but he only broke the ice from the
Okay.
very get-go.
Guys, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. It's, interviewing young people is one of the best things of my job. Meeting new people is another thing. So I've watched all your movies and big congratulations. This is a great platform for storytellers like yourself. I'll go one by one. First, let's just tell me, how did this happen? How did you come on board? Who approached you?
So yeah, so we have to this Mami Select program,
Correct.
iPhone Mami Select program was happening, and then got to know about this, and I just finished my feature film sometime back.
Wow.
And then I was literally wanted to make a film. It's like, okay, go for next, but independent film has their own journey.
Right.
So then when this came, so I just sent my synopsis of the film, and it got selected. And then it's all the journey started from that time, and it was also challenging and nice to shoot something with the iPhone.
Yeah.
And that was something very different. Okay, what exactly is going to get? What's exactly going to happen?
Right.
So that's how the journey started. Became the part of the 4 filmmakers have to select.
Yes.
I came from the Hindi one,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how. And also seeing Shriram Raghavan
Yes.
being the mentor is like
Yeah. Ultimate. Yeah.
ultimate. just it's amazing that happened.
Right. Tell us about your journey. Yeah.
So basically I was in Delhi at that time, and I am in the midst of a long format docu which I was making.
Okay.
And I don't know, just my friend called me on the last day. I think 2 days were left for the submission. And this is a story I'd written about a year ago.
Okay.
So it was just lying, and he was like, "Bas bhej de, so dekha jayega karke."
Yeah.
So that pretty much happened. Sent it, didn't think anything, and then got the call.
Wow.
And yeah, very surreal. Like it's just a dream to be here.
Yeah, when it happens like that, it's quite amazing.
Yeah, like when there's no expectation involved, then it's even more like, ye kya ho gaya?
Right.
So it was.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, so I was thinking of making this film as my diploma in while I was doing my films course in FTI. So then it didn't happen. So I was thinking of making it at some point. So when Mami Select Shot an iPhone opened, so I thought, okay, I'll try and send this. It was also a little ambitious to make it.
Yeah.
Earlier I thought it was a little too ambitious to me. But when the call came forward, so I thought, why not? I'll just try, and then it happened.
Amazing. Yeah. What about you?
So I closely used to follow Mami Select film on iPhone, first year and second year too. While back in 2025, I was when all the vernacular languages were introduced, I was wishing that if next time they introduce Bengali, I'll definitely send a script. And this time, actually my wish got fulfilled.
Yeah.
So they introduced, and I sent my script, and it got selected, and it felt like magic does happen. And I landed up here. So yeah, it was a great experience. And getting Dibakar Banerjee sir as mentor is a dream come true.
Right.
Always.
Yeah. Talk to me about your mentors. What was it like? Firstly, how were they? What is the one thing that they added that you were like, wow, that's why he is so and so?
So I'm a Shriram Raghavan fan.
Yeah.
Like I love
We
his.
all are,
Yeah. Like I love his films. I'm watching when I was like young in college time, and it was like from Ek Hasina Thi from that time, and but my cinema style is very different.
Okay.
So that was like, wow, that's going to be something that I'm really I was excited to learn.
Okay.
And I think I got one of the best mentor. It was never that. It was always like how the discipline, how every shot, and how you can be honest and just go for it without thinking much what will happen. We both are Kirustami fan in the way. And I loved it when we started watching the films. We started talking about the films more before, not only the script, but also in the cinema space. And that gave like, I never felt that, okay, he's Sri Ram Raghavan. So much ease to work with them. And so much ease to, like, when I sent the script, I'm like, okay, I wrote the script in one night and I sent it. Now we have to make the film. How we are going for it. It's a very simple, how to make it as simple as possible, and not making it very, because everywhere it's so much loudness in the world and in the cinema also. We were trying to get it as simple as possible, the simplicity. And that I remember Ram Raghavan sir said that making anything simple is the most hardest thing.
That's true.
It's not easy because it's simple. And as a mentor in the script, while discussion the script, while shooting also, like, I think every day we were talking online, every day we were discussing. So the journey was more fun. And that's exactly like, okay.
That's so nice. So you tell me, how do you, they are your mentors, they are iconic filmmakers. Is it sometimes intimidating, and how do you break that ice, and so that you can ask them whatever you want?
I think Chaitanya sir is like the chillest person ever.
Cool, yeah.
And obviously there is a sort of intimidation at the start, but he only broke the ice from the very get-go. And he was always there on call, like anytime we ever needed anything, like, and I think the most special thing about him is, like, he will keep questioning you. Which, as a director and as a filmmaker, is very important, because you're just going deeper and deeper into the subject. He will force you to just, think about all the layers in the most detailed way possible. And, just try to foresee any problems which might arise ahead. I think that is very important. So he just helped me really just go in depth about all the layers. That was one. Second was, I think all our conversations were really also about finding the truth in the story, which is the most crucial thing. Like, my film is about Marathi and in Bombay, and it's very Bombay based. So how do we find that truth? How do we find the truth of the landscape, of the people, of the story? And then how do you integrate it in the most best way possible? So I think these two things to take away from Chaitanya sir, I think, was the most integral thing, like, especially when it comes to finding your truth as a filmmaker and putting it on screen.
Right. Who was your mentor? What was it like?
Gitu Mohandas was my mentor. So like Shreela, adding to what Shreela said, when you're writing something and when you're working at it for some time and you're working continuously, you tend to lose objectivity of, like, how you're going, because you are thinking of 10 different things, 10 possibilities which can happen. And sometimes you tend to, like, go without, because you don't have a distance from your subject. You're inside, in the middle of it. So, like, Gitu Chechi actually helped me, like, navigate the nature of, like, how the structure of my film should be. And she asked me to add more chaos and everything. So that way, so, like, that's, I think, as a mentor, it's the, like, they know you, they can see you, and they can see what you're trying to do, and they can, like, they can help you when you're going
right. Who was your mentor?
My mentor was Dibakar Banerjee, and an incredible journey that I had with him. I mean, he was always just a text or a call away. And the best part about him, that he shared so many tips, so many expertise, so many insights about the story, about the pre-production, about the post-production. It is not only like it helped me to make this film, but I feel that it will continue to help me in my filmmaking journey all through my life, that the kind of precious tips that he shared. He always mentioned, like, especially right after finishing the script, he mentioned me one particular thing that I'll remember till my death, I think. That is, you know what, from today onwards, from tomorrow morning onwards, there will be a new problem every day. As a director, you have to navigate through all the problems that is coming to you, but you have to true to your story. Like, you have to be really loyal to your story. And that was something, like, I'm taking out from this whole journey. He is being such an amazing person. Seriously.
Since you all have already done this, if there are other young filmmakers watching who want to make, and if they want to shoot on the iPhone, Each of you, if you all can tell them one tip on what to do. Did you all use some apps? Did you all use some extensions? Some do's and don'ts that each one of you can share.
iPhone, especially 17 Pro Max and other iPhones also, is coming with a lot of new techniques and a lot of new. It's what's the freedom that you get is today's time. It's your mobile. You can go close. You can do a lot of experiments that you can't think about while you have a big camera. You know, that it's not possible. You can follow the characters. You can go anywhere. So I think that gives a chance. And now the cinema is changing a lot. It's not the same kind of cinema. The cinema is changing. People are making every day. There's something new thing is coming. So the world is changing, and with that, when you get the iPhone, where we can use different app like Blackmagic, we used it. Also, you can shoot in ProRes and RAW. You can shoot it. That exactly you do with the film cameras. So that gives you a lot of freedom to do a lot. I think the camera is basically a tool.
Yeah, true.
When as a story, when you have something that you can put on your pocket and start like see in the world cinema. And it makes you like, wow, how they did it.
Correct.
How they went so close.
So
these things you can experiment it, and I think the youngsters, they all just have to start making films. Think about the story.
You have the phone.
You have the phone. Take it out and tell the story to the world. We need good stories.
Right. What would be your advice?
I don't think advice is the right word, but I think it's just pick up your phone and make it. I think that's like the main thing. Like, you don't have to think. I think what's really special about iPhone 17 is just for us especially, like our whole film is at night.
Okay.
I think the toughest thing is, and we are always scared when we don't have light sources, how will you manage? With the latest phone, iPhone 17, it has the ProRes RAW this time, and with the Blackmagic integration, we just had the almost as good as an actual camera, the dynamic range and everything which we could intake. And I think that is the most special thing for our story, like shooting completely at night with limited light. We were shooting completely at night. So how do you just go about that? So for us, that was the best thing, to just go and shoot.
Nice.
I mean, I think I'll take from both of them. So one thing I remember is that I had a night sequence and we're trying to simulate moonlight, and we did a test before our shoot, and we were thinking, okay, how much we'll be able to push, what will be the dynamic range, how much blacks we can play with. And then we took it to our coloring studio, grading studio, and we could find that 3-4 stops we could play with. That range is there. So that is really interesting, because you can as good as cinema cameras, you can play with it in whatever way you want. So and again, RAW is there. But additional to that, what really helped me was you don't block your shots when you're recceing with the camera you're going to shoot in. So this becomes the blocking becomes really easy and handy. You exactly know what to do, and you can fit into small spaces also. I was shooting in a boat. Balance is a issue, so then having a camera and trying to balance it.
So here, just a gimbal and a phone.
At times we used handheld also. It was the stabilization was really good.
Nice. What would you tell them?
It's like almost extension to his point is that I would like to talk about Apple Lock 2, that feature. This sort of gives you the freedom of post-production. It captures all the information of highlights, shadows. If your windows are overexposed, which happens a lot while you are shooting in day. So we could capture all the information, and we just sort of colored it the way we want. Amazing. And we set the mode as long as the story goes. So yeah, Apple Lock 2 is a great feature that I felt during the post-production day.
Right. So I was told that this film is your film. The IP stays with you. What's the plan? Is there a plan? Will you take it ahead? And where can people would like to see it? So what's the plan for them?
I mean, that's amazing that IP stays with us.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Normally that's a struggle
Yeah.
with to
Yeah,
get
to
the
let
IP
go,
and
yeah.
who is going. We are working so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and the IP go, and then you have to let it go.
Correct.
But that's amazing that in this program, it's beautiful that IP stays with these filmmakers.
That's great.
And means it's just a start to. Like we want people to see the film.
Correct.
And it's going to release on YouTube also. The people are going to watch the film, but also the plan to send it to some festivals.
And all.
Like let's see how it goes.
Right.
For us it's like that, but the good part is we can take those decisions.
Yeah, same for all of you. Like, is there a,
maybe thinking of an extension as a feature also.
That's
also
good.
It would be on YouTube, so
it's
actually really encouraging that everyone is watching your film.
That is true. Just send them one link and it's out there.
That's there.
Again, before we wrap, tell people about each one of your films. Like, I've seen it, but they haven't. So you're talking to an audience who doesn't know anything. Where did you shoot? What would you like to tell them? Let's not tell them too much, but just 2 lines.
So my film is basically we shot in Goa, and it's about a trinket seller. They're coming from Gormati community. The Gormati community is one of the oldest community. It's a tribal community and in whole Goa, these communities are only selling trinket.
Correct. Yeah.
So when it came to shoot about in Goa, really wanted something that we can see from that lens. From the girl who keeps selling, who keeps coming like, "Bhaiya, please le lo." So it's about that girl who is selling and has the love for Goa, and she wants to live in the way that she wants.
Right.
So it's about that girl.
Right. It's beautiful. When I saw, I was like, the first thought is that we never think of them. We just want them to go. We are busy doing something. So the fact that you thought of that, it's incredible. Very well done. Yes, what would you tell them?
So my film is 11/11, and it's about 2 people who connected on a dating app and are meeting for the first time.
Okay.
And it's about them gauging how strong is their connection before the last train departs.
Nice.
That's the simple story of it. And it's simple, but more than just that. So I'm excited for people to watch it.
Right.
And that's
it will be today very relatable. It comes from experiences, friends.
Yes. So anecdotes plus observation and just inspiration from Bombay.
Correct.
I feel Bombay is very important to the story.
Nice.
And that just adds to it.
Nice.
My film is Paradise Fall. Padanam is the Malayalam name. So it's about like a very like an old man with big wings falling into the compound of a person who's rational to an extent.
Right.
We shot in Vipin. Like this landscape itself is not it has its magic.
Right.
It's waterland. This there is this contradiction which is in the landscape itself.
Right.
So thought that.
It's I watched it. It's great. It's very complicated for an iPhone. I would take up an easy subject and make something simpler. Why you didn't think of that?
No, because I have seen the previous works of Mami Select.
Yes, right.
And I've a few friends are also there who had got this grant in the previous versions. So I thought that there is a possibility, it's we don't have to go the conventional way to crack something like this.
Absolutely, no, very well done with that. Like, I look up to you for that. I was like, wow, I would have never thought of doing that with the iPhone.
So the name of my story is Kothar Kotha. There's a woman whose name is Kotha, who is diagnosed with a disease, a very mysterious disease, and it slowly starts to take over her body, her mind. And as she navigates through her regular life, her office, her home, we try to explore that how everyday system that slowly and quietly silence women.
Wow. No, that's then the first scene comes when that happens to her, and I was like, what's happening? And I went back to see, did I miss something? It's where did this story come from?
So it's been quite a few decades that I'm on this planet Earth and living a life of a woman, and every experience that I have gathered over the time that has been culminated into this story.
Right.
And especially, it is not only my lived experience. I feel it's a collective experience of every woman.
Correct. And also again, what a great subject. And also, she is someone who needs that for her job and everything that she does. So, you know, that going and that getting troubled was so like disturbing to watch. But again, very well done, all of you. You know, again, here we are like this is a good panel to have, 2 girls, 2 boys. So that's a good one. I hope after, if I'm around 15, 20 years, you all are the mentors to young people. So we just have to pass it on. Thank you so much. You all have a very big evening ahead. Enjoy the red carpet. Enjoy. This will be packed with audience to watch your movies. Yeah. Best of luck.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Means a lot.